Hey guys, so for this video I'm going to be doing a reaction to Pandorum. It's, again, I think a relatively unknown horror movie, but I enjoyed it, and so I thought I'd go ahead and do a reaction because it's October, and it has a Fiora in it. I can't ever remember the actress's name or know how to pronounce it, so I'm just gonna go with Fiora, but yeah. I'm just gonna, once again, just go right on into the reaction, so let's get started. How did they determine who they're gonna send into space? Assuming that's all the dead skin that's built up while he was asleep. Kind of gross.
Buddy cop. It's Lieutenant Peyton, Flight Team 5. How do you know that?
So, did they tattoo everything on their arm that they need to know in case they lost their memory?
Fucking dark in here.
Don't worry, just take the first way out. I'll guide you back here to open the doors from the outside.
Yeah, that's not at all claustrophobic. I love how even on ships spiders still exist.
What's wrong?
Here he going down.
Shit, I'm at an angle.
Dude. Surprised he didn't break his neck. Ah, yes. This creepy ass fucking part. Just slurped up into the ceiling. I like the implication that, you know, people keep waking up, the ship keeps waking people up, and then they eventually, we see what happens to them. One of them tried to escape and they end up dying in the, at the shaft. This one committed suicide, so just, you know, we kind of seeing how it's kind of like some shit's going on and it's kind of terrifying. A lot of psychological stuff going on, which I like. I want to be mine. Wouldn't mind getting my ass kicked by her.
Take them off. Shoes.
Wondering if she's not as familiar with the ship, that she doesn't know where the compartment is that has the boots. I love how she just disappears as if she's, you know, invisible. Very effective, you know, scares in this movie.
He evacuated the ship. He launched them all into oblivion. 5,000 people sent to their death.
He's Team 6. It's the shift unit that's supposed to follow us.
He could be.
Been there quite a while, huh?
Quiet. Easy.
So is it one shift every year? So he has been there for like, what, 7 years or so? 6, 7?
So you know what the fuck's going on?
That's what I'm saying. That's going on.
You know as much as me, man.
I want to shut the fuck up. And of course he falls down. Just happened to save him. don't realize there was glass there. Just keeps running into this random ass people.
Các bạn với cái đám phi công không? Hả? You don't understand. Chắc anh mới thích vậy đúng không?
So does he not speak English? They had someone who doesn't speak English on the ship. Unless he's not part of the actual crew, he's part of the, the civilians, if you will.
Tôi là nam nhân. I don't understand. Nam nhân.
So is he part of the flight crew? Or is he's a different department? Of course he shows up again. I do love how she's like so flexible and I guess mobile. I also love how she uses her legs a lot. She always seems to be straddling him, why doesn't she? Just throw everything at him.
I understand that it's felt like every man for himself. A little fucking solidarity goes a long way.
Why the hell should I trust you?
I love she's like a stray cat. She like fucking hates you, but then she'll follow along.
Trust me.
You've gotta go now. You've gotta go now.
She can't tell time, but she obviously can tell when a power surge are gonna happen. Love how you just had to pull him in because he's just gonna stand there the entire time.
It truly is Noah's Ark. This archive holds the world we are going to live in.
All the genetic material for all species on Earth.
It comes only in pieces. I know everything about this vault and its systems.
What I find unique about this actress is that she's badass in this, but she's also badass as Fiora. But she's so soft-spoken, it's kind of like it throws you, but also it's kind of badass. They must have either watched Descent or the people who watched or made the Descent watch this, because there's like the whole, falling to a nasty ass pit of, corpse sludge.
I'm okay.
Whoa, easy, okay? No weapons. Excuse me, just please come.
Completely forgot about this dude.
What does it say?
Of course, the whole, telling humanity that, they're last ones. Wouldn't it at all fuck them up, would it? Might as well just have said, told them that, wouldn't not tell them at all, so that they don't go fucking insane knowing that they're the last of humanity.
It's gone.
Wiped away. We ran a full sweep off the grid and they were gone. One day there, the next, nothing.
In one day.
So humanity didn't just, kill themselves. Earth actually explodes. So, is this supposed to be like the sun, they knew the sun was going to expand, because we know that's going to happen one day and consume Earth, and so they sent people out so that humanity would at least survive, and, they didn't tell them.
He just cast out all that behaved. Just exile to the cargo hold to fend amongst themselves and scavenge.
They really just eat something from this crazy fucker, and now, they've fucking been drugged. Honestly, so disappointed in them that they would just eat whatever from this motherfucker. Creepy motherfucker that looks like, he crawled out of a goddamn sewer. You would think that, question how the hell he survived so long.
You better be sure I'm dead! Stop doing it!
Listen to the ship.
What about the ship?
The power surges the reactors into its final stage.
Well, I will say, I do like that the guy is obviously rational somewhat. If he can do what he can to stop the ship from just imploding, I guess, he will. So that he doesn't actually have to eat the people.
Child. That's no fucking child.
Kind of reminds me of, once again, the set where they have the creature that's, a child, right? And I kind of like how we kind of see her, she was before, going to all out, kill him if she need to, but then, when that chance to kill this parent child, she hesitates, if you will, showing that she does have a little bit of humanity left. But I would say kill this motherfucker. Because they're just going to warn the others.
They are breeding.
What makes you think they weren't breeding? They're biological creatures.
They're all gone. There's nothing left.
Shut your fucking mouth.
There's nothing left to go back to.
You're wrong. Hey, we were meant to go on.
I love how she's kind of now the hope, inspiring them to go forward, that there's hope.
Oh, shit.
Of course, it's this motherfucker. Well, just let it go now, because it's pretty much useless. Oof. Oh god, this little fucker. Please kill it. Oh, this fucker knows. I knew it. That fucker knew that he probably wasn't gonna do it.
There's no one left to judge.
Where are the stars? Oh my god.
God.
And now we know the truth.
We've already crashed.
We've been on Taunus all this time.
273 years. Perfectly explains all the, creatures. Uh-oh.
You see that?
Fuck him! We need to get out of here!
Hold on.
Not like this! I can't die like this!
Hold on.
I'm assuming that the pod kind of, I guess, yeah, they're not buried too deep, or, the pod kind of compensates for the pressure, difference as they're ascending. Kind of giving me Interstellar vibes. So I guess the ship, because it's flooding, automatically is ejecting all the survivors, or the pods at least. 1,213. Can't remember what the number has to be for you to actually be able to repopulate. I think it just needs to be like a few hundred, doesn't it? Because they're able to, they're helping bring back species because, with just like a few hundred. But anyways, yeah, this movie, I love this movie. I don't care because, of course, Rotten Tomatoes doesn't like it. It's fucking fun because the consensus, they pretty much say that unless you're like a diehard like sci-fi fan, then this isn't good. Essentially, is what they said. It's like a fucking course that non-sci-fi fans or Rotten Tomato fucking critics don't like this. When it's the perfect blend of sci-fi and horror, and ironically, by the end, it has a bit of like hope. It has a happy ending, if you will. So, I love this movie. Apparently, the writer, there are two different like writers. One came up with this idea of these. It was originally set as a safe prison, and the three main characters, Fiora and Ben Foster's character, and the other guy, they were originally supposed to be prisoners, and then the director also had the story about, well, what if there's these people who essentially, I guess, go crazy because of Pandorum, and so they kind of combined the two into one story, and this is what we get, which I loved. And apparently W.S. Anderson, is that his name? He's kind of, him and someone else is the reason for why we got this movie, because originally they were thinking of doing, I think they were originally thinking of doing it as like a short film, but then, W.S. Anderson got, wind of it and decided to help, I guess, fund the movie. And so, yeah. I'm not surprised because he helped, in the Resident Evil series, of course. He helped in, Event Horizon, which is another fucking good movie. I love that movie, too. Another space horror movie. So, I guess, I guess with me, there are patterns. Because I also love the Resident Evil series, so. But yeah, this was a good movie. I'm kind of glad I watched this again. I was gonna watch Doomsday, the 2008 version with Rhonda Mitra. But my fucking goddamn version is fucked up, so I'm gonna have to do it later. But I'm glad because I'm gonna be doing The Flash. I know they're gonna butcher Fiora in that version, so I'm glad I at least did this one. So, but yeah, if you did like this reaction, go watch the actual movie. It's so good. I love it. Such a good sci-fi horror movie. So it keeps you guessing the entire movie. It's interesting, intriguing. So yeah, so that was my reaction to Pandorum. So if you like this video, give a like, subscribe to get notifications for all the videos I'll be doing. You guys have a nice night. Stay safe out there.